Today I'm going to be showing you how to install the Eurowise front skid plate and rear diff skid. There's a few tools that you'll need with this product. A 10mm socket, a 10mm Allen socket, a ratchet, an extension, and a Nutsert tool. Now the Nutsert tool is not included with this product. However, we can provide this for you for additional cost. From that Nutsert toolkit, all you need is the M12 ferrule. First step is going to be to remove the front and center skid plate. The factory skid plates are held on with 10mm bolts. Next, we're going to be installing the Nutserts included in the kit. There's two sizes. There's a small one and a large one. First, we're going to be installing the small one towards the front of the car in the subframe. To install them, you basically twist them on with the Nutsert tool expanded like this and just run them almost all the way down, just give it a little bit of gap, and then we're going to install it in the subframe. So you install the Nutsert tool in the subframe like this, and then squeeze it until you feel a little bit of resistance. Once you feel that little bit of resistance, just back off, and then you're just going to spin, turn it to the right to tighten it up, and then go down a little bit more until you feel some resistance. Do not force it past that little spot of resistance, otherwise you will bind up the Nutsert tool. After that, basically just back it off, and that is it. You'll repeat this step for the opposite side, for the passenger side. Directly behind that smaller Nutsert, you're going to be using the larger of the Nutsert. There's only two of these in the kit, so just make sure you don't mix those up. It will fit right into this hole. So like the other way, you just run them all the way down. You leave a bit of a gap in there. Insert the Nutsert tool and clamp down on the tool. One more time. Until you feel some resistance, and then there you can stop. The very last one on the driver's side is the small Nutsert. Again, repeat the process. Next, you will be installing the skid plate. We've included 6 Allen bolts. This is the one where you use the 10mm hex socket to install. We've also included mini skid sliders. So these big washers, which you won't be seeing here in this video, but which will be included in the kit, will be installed as a washer to protect the hardware in case of impact with rocks and whatnot. Now the skid plate is in place, we recommend to hand thread all the bolts in first before you tighten everything all the way down. It helps with centering all the bolts for the skid plate. And after all that, just tighten everything to about 40 to 50 foot-pounds of torque and to make sure everything's really tight, and then that's it. Now we're going to install the rear diff skid. The rear diff skid is held on with 3 Nutserts. Again, they are M12 Nutserts included with the kit, the hardware, not the tool. Again, we can provide the tool. The Nutsert attachments are in the front, right in front of the diff mount, and then to the sides of the control arm mounts. There's 3 total. So next we're going to be installing the rear skid plate for the differential. We've included 3 M12 hex bolts that comes with the kit. You'll need the 10mm hex socket to install them. Just like the front skid, we recommend hand tightening everything before you torque everything down. This includes the installation of the front and rear diff skid plates. If you bought these raw and you paint them yourself, as you know, going off-road, you could scratch them or ding them up. we recommend just using some spray paint or rhino liner from a can and just touching it up. If you bought it powder coated, again, they can get scratched up. We try to use durable powder coat to paint them with, but you know, going off-road, hitting rocks will chip them. So to keep them from rusting thoroughly, just basically just hit them with some spray paint.